What's going on, everyone? SiNxRealize here. We are back for a banger of a video. Today we are doing a tier list of the Fortnite icon skins that are currently up to date, which is January 2022. So everything up until then, we are going to be putting in a tier list all the way from rank S all the way down to rank F. Let me know in the comment section down below if my tier list was correct or not. If you guys are new to the channel, you guys should hit that subscribe button for more of this. And if you guys enjoy this type of content, hit that like button. Of course, leave a comment, subscribe, you know, the whole vibe. Yeah, let's just hop right into it. We have the Cactus Jack. We have, I'll be honest, some of these I don't recognize. Like, obviously, we know Marshmallow, Ninja, LeBron. So the first one we'll do is Marshmallow, just because it's already right here. We're just going to do it in the order that I have it here. The last one will, of course, be J Balvin, because he was the last one introduced. Let's just take a quick look at Marshmallow. And I don't know if we're just gonna go based on the skin or like his whole set. I think we're gonna do the whole set of like his dance, his glider, all that stuff. Throw it all together, you know. I better not get DMCA'd because of this, I swear. But like the skin overall doesn't look bad. The little Marshmallow speaker, I kind of mess with that. I really like that one, actually. I kind of like that. The glider, it's not a bad glider. Of course, it has its little dance there as well. And also, one thing about Marshmallow skin is that it is reactive. You can see it from like the pan legs and whatnot. It's gotten more reactive as the time went on there. It does have a little sec dance. I personally don't have that skin. It's not a bad skin, I guess, but I can't see this being S at all. I can see it maybe being A or B. Marshmallow dance is kind of like iconic in Fortnite, so I kind of want to throw it in A. Plus the different styles of it now actually kind of bumps it up into the A tier for me, because there's a new one that's like it's like black body and like a gold head. It looks really sick. I'll keep it a buck. I thought about getting it because of that, so I think we're gonna put that into A. The next one that we have here is Mr. Major Lazer, who is also another DJ. They like to add DJs apparently, from what I'm seeing. I saw the Major Lazer one like once, I believe, and like I didn't know that it came out in Season X actually. But let's check it out. The music is really nice. I like that song. All right, so first look at the skin. The skin looks, it doesn't look bad. It's interesting. You can see like the microphones on the little strap there. Golden arm, which I don't understand the skin that much, because I'm personally not the biggest fan of Major Lazer. I feel like my fiance would have a better explanation for me. Also, I feel like my seat is dropping. Yep. I need to get a new chair, chat. Oh, the skin's not bad. That back bling though, that back bling just initially, like right off the jump, it looks sick. I really like that. Like, look at that. It's a spinning ball. That's actually kind of fire pickaxe too. That's really good. Oh yeah, I forgot that Major Lazer actually has a built-in emote. Puts a little cannon on his arm. That's kind of cool. And just a Major Lazer dance there. I actually didn't realize that like those two were like the first icon skins, which kind of blows my mind. So for Major Lazer, honestly, I don't think it's the greatest. The back bling kind of saves it a little bit more, but I kind of want to say that's a C tier. I don't think it's really the greatest. The built-in emote's cool. But the thing is, with built-in emotes, you can only use it with that skin. Like I said, the only saving grace for me for that skin is the back bling. The back bling was the only thing that I actually kind of liked from it. But like I could just get that separately instead of the whole bundle. The whole bundle to me isn't worth it. So the next one that we have here, the boy Ninja. Of course, I had to pick up the Ninja skin. I had to support the boy with the little pon. He's not seeing enough movement. So let's see what we have here. And I believe for the Ninja skin, there is different variants for it. I don't know if that was a new thing that was added or not. I feel like it was always there. I don't know if the J Balvin skin does have other variants, or not J Balvin, sorry. Major Lazer. I had to think about that for a sec. I don't know if Major Lazer has different variants now either, but I know Ninja for sure does. Like overall, the skin's not bad. Like you can see the hair's kind of glowing a little bit. Yeah, it does have the different variants. So mask on, and then Raven version, which is kind of weird style to call it, and then reactive is a completely different one. Huh? I actually had no idea. Ninja was a cool icon skin. You like his emote? Yeah, like Like as soon as the ninja skin came out, my mind was actually blown from it. I was like, there's no way this is actually real. There's no shot this is a real thing. They're actually working with streamers and content creators. It blew my mind when I found out. So if that's the React one, I guess I should start using that. So I'm gonna take a look here. So there is like the back bling. I'm personally never really the biggest fan of back blings to begin with. Every single time I play Fortnite, I don't use the back bling. The back bling, it's not very good, I'll be honest. It's just like super basic katanas, but of course, since this was early, I don't really expect too much. It does match the skin really well, which is I guess what it should be doing. But I just don't really like that back bling that much. The katanas, I personally, I really like them. I use them a lot, but they are really basic, and I think I might be wrong, but it might be one of the first dual wield pickaxes, if I'm correct. If I'm wrong, someone let me know. This is, I think, like the first instance of at least me seeing it. And then he has his pon, which it's funny looking back at, because he only did the pon when he was super family friendly, just for like the entertainment value to like the children, and now he does not care anymore, and it's great. Like the emote's pretty nice. I was always a sucker for using that emote. As much as I would want to say that the ninja skin is a staple and should be an S, after looking at the skin a bit more thoroughly, yes, it does have styles. Yes, it does have a reactiveness with the bandana there, because it's like based on like how many kills you get, it gets longer. I think at like 10 kills is where it caps. I'm not too sure. I can't remember. Honestly, the back bling kind of kills it a little bit, so I'll put it high A. I think it's above Marshmallow though. I was thinking about dropping it into B, but I don't think it's B worthy because it does have other styles to it as well. So the next one that we have is Astro Jack, which was part of the Travis Scott stuff that was going on. I believe it was just 2 different sets there. I didn't even know this Astro Jack skin even existed, I'll be honest. I'm just gonna go back a little bit because I want to see the whole skin. So you can see that the jacket is reactive. It has like the little fire to it. Honestly, I kind of like that skin a little bit. He is floating, which is kind of interesting. There's a sicko mode style, which is a lot more reactive. That's actually I really like that. His back bling honestly isn't super noticeable, especially on this skin. If you use it with other skins, I feel like it's probably a lot more noticeable, but I can't picture it right now on anything else. But it's very minimal. Of course, that's like the Cactus Jack logo. It's very basic, very plain. On other skins, it could work well. That pickaxe, it's not bad. What is it, like diamond encrusted from what it looked like? Also, the pickaxe is kind of mid. Astral World Cyclone, that's not a bad glider because it's like it's following a track. I could be kind of down for that. The sicko mode skin is definitely a saving grace for me when it comes to the Astro Jax bundle. I think this one can be S. It doesn't have any sort of like emotes or anything to it, which is kind of unfortunate. But like the bundle itself isn't bad, so I think I'd put that in S. Travis Scott, which I believe also came out with the Cactus Jack. Have I been calling it Afro Jack this whole time? But the Cactus Jack, and because Cactus Jack is Travis Scott, they're all the same. You want a skin, but sadly you couldn't get the skin. When this came out, I wasn't really playing Fortnite at the time, but when I heard about it, everything happening, I cackled, and then I just watched a VOD of the concert. They actually did a pretty decent job with it, I think. It's definitely now been known as like kind of a sweaty skin. It's kind of like a basic skin, honestly, for the most part. What's that one? Oh, okay, so it's different. It gives me a little bit of a Terminator vibe, which I guess is why it's called Style T3500. Might not really be able to see it because of my webcam in the way, but you know, it is what it is. I'll be honest, the skin's not the greatest thing. I could do without it. The back bling, it's not bad. It is reactive, which is kind of cool. It kind of just skimmed over that pickaxe, but I think that's because the pickaxe is literally the exact same. The headbanger thing and rage. The headbanger skin is the only thing that I would actually want from this. It seems like it does get like the exact same pickaxe. I wasn't seeing anything different from it. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same. So it's kind of Headbanger is really good just because it's a fun thing to do. And because it leaves you forever in that sicko mode drop, and it's hilarious to me. I don't think this is good. I'll put it in D for now because I feel like there might be other ones that are kind of worse, but it's definitely not a very good skin. The Cactus Jack skin is 100 times better over that Travis Scott skin. I could honestly live without getting that one. So the next one that we are doing here is Loser Fruit. I run the Loser Fruit skin quite often. It's probably one of my go-to skins. So just taking a glance at the skin itself here, it is reactive in the arms, which is kind of cool. So this was 2 seasons later. We're just gonna go back a little bit just to get a better look at everything. Oh, I didn't notice that there was a little knife on the side pocket there too. The shoes also are reactive. I didn't notice that about it. So one thing about the Loser Fruit skin compared to like the Ninja creator icon skin is that it doesn't have any other styles to it, which kind of hinders it just a little bit. I'm not the biggest fan of the backpack. Like, of course, it makes sense that she would have like some sort of plushies, her water bottle, her Loser Fruit icon on the backpack. But of course, since I don't really use back blings, it doesn't really affect me that much. The Fruit Punchers harvesting tool, I actually really like those. Probably one of my favorite ones to use personally. And just like ninjas, it is a double wield, which is kind of cool. I'm always a sucker for the double wielding harvesting tools. They instantly become my favorites if they're double wielding. Well, what was that? What? Those actually break? I didn't know that was a thing. Well, you know, I guess. And the emote, Bounce Berry. It's a cute emote. I personally don't use that emote. I'm not the biggest fan of that one. The skin is honestly the best part of it. The harvesting tool is also really good. That and the skin are my 2 favorite things from the bundle itself. If the skin had more styles to it, I'd definitely put it in A tier because of the no styles, kind of mid back bling in my opinion, and just like a little cutesy emote that I'm personally not a fan of and probably wouldn't use because I like to be toxic sometimes and hit them with an L or dance on them. That one kind of you just grow a strawberry. So I would put that in B, even though I personally really like the skin and I use the skin all the time. We're going based off of the full bundle itself. That is one thing just to keep in mind. It's not just based on the skin, it's on the bundle. So because of the rest of the bundle is the reason it kind of drops down for me. So the next one that we have is Lachlan, another content creator who was added to it. I think he's like, I personally know him as a YouTuber, but I guess he does stream as well. Let's take a look at it here. Overall, just initially, I think it does have a really clean look to it. The shoes look nice. The pants look good. Lucky skin got a tournament. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember when I was doing research on all the icon skins, it showed like a little tournament thing plus like an outlined figure of them. But the skin doesn't look bad. I kind of like it. It looks clean. It looks a lot like him, which is good. That's obviously the goal. All right, so the back bling is a little lightning bolt, which of course fits in with his branding. It is a little bit reactive as well with the lightning around it, which is kind of cool. The power slide. Oh, I've never seen these actually. These look really good. I really like that harvesting tool. Those alone would actually be a reason for me to pick up that skin. The power punch. Honestly, it's not bad. If I wanted the power punch, I could just get the ground pound or the superhero landing or whatever it's called. That emote's okay. A little backflip into a little thunder punch. It's kind of cool. So for the Lachlan skin, even though it was announced in an interesting way, the skin itself, the super basic skin, like the only thing that kind of saves it a bit is the harvesting tools for me. The back bling's kind of cool as well, especially if you have the right skin going along with it. But the bundle itself, I'm sorry, Lockie, I gotta put you in D tier. It's not a good bundle. I could live without getting that one. So then we have the next one, the Gref G, the Greg F, the Gregory, the Spanish boy, the man who broke Twitch numbers with his skin announcement, which is absolutely insane. It broke such huge numbers. The release of the skin was wild. because like I didn't know who he was. But I was like, this man's breaking numbers. Why? I went to his stream. It's because he was announcing a new skin. It was insane. It was a huge day for Twitch as well as Fortnite. So first look at the skin. It does seem to be reactive, as you just saw right there. He does start to glow a little bit more. Whoa. And then he becomes red and becomes super electrified. I'll be honest, I kind of like that skin, but I feel like it changes based on the amount of kills, just like the ninja skin, I'm assuming. The back bling, it's not bad. Whoa. I feel like that changing as well, or is that I feel like it changes as well, just from looking at the icon here. You guys can't really see it because of my webcam. If I turn off the webcam here for a sec, you can see like the balls, they are glowing a lot more. So that makes me think that it's a lot more reactive. Unfortunately, this one isn't a double wielding, so that's kind of unfortunate. Of course, it's a controller because he's a gamer. But the only thing that I'm wondering is if he's a controller player or a keyboard mouse player. Because if he's a controller player, that makes a lot more sense to me. But if he's a keyboard mouse player, I don't know how I'd feel about it. Controller crew. Yeah, he has to be a controller player. There's no way that he's not, especially if it's especially if his emote's a controller as well. That's actually kind of cool. I kind of like that, actually. Honestly, it's a really good skin. It's so good. Fortnite did a really good job with this one. And I'll be honest, I think it belongs in the S tier. I have yet to put any of the content creator skins in any of the exact same categories, I guess. But the Greg skin is really good. This would probably be one of the next icon skins that I grab if the streamer ones end up, or the content creator ones do come back soon. It's definitely one that I would want to pick up. Just because the skin looks really nice. The back bling is also reactive. But overall, just like the bundle comes with a good amount of different things. It gets a really good it gets a pretty solid emote. The skin's reactive. This is fire, or I guess electricity in this case. Same with the back bling, along with the pickaxe. From what I saw, I can't be 100% sure because I don't have it. Either way, that's a really good skin. The next one we have is LaserBeam, another content creator skin. I personally don't really know who LaserBeam is. All I know is that he's a content creator. I don't know if he's a streamer or if he's just a YouTuber. The skin itself, it doesn't look bad. I don't know what his channel is really based on, but at first glance of the skin, it's not a good skin in my opinion. It's not very good. You see the little mustache? Oh, it does have different styles to it. Okay, so that might be a saving grace. Okay, the extra styles might actually bump it up a little bit more than what what my initial thought was. All the styles are relatively basic. There isn't any sort of reactive one at all, from what it seems like. While the ninja skin has 4 different styles as well, and one of them is reactive. So that's kind of a little bit weird to me. The back bling is a gingerbread man with a hard hat and a sledgehammer. I mean, it is all keeping the same theme. Not bad. Lunch break. The lunch break emote is probably my favorite thing in the bundle. It's not a super out there emote either. It's one of those ones. It's like a beanbag one in a sense, but it's definitely not one that I would grab for sure. I'll be honest, this might be one of the weakest ones. I feel bad not putting it in D, but I think we have our first F tier here, chat. I think this is our first F tier. I'm gonna have to lock it in there. I'm gonna get a lot of hate. He has 10 million subs. I mean, it is what it is. This is all just my opinion. I personally am not the biggest fan of the skin. People want to hate me for it, then it is what it is. I just have my own personal taste on it. It just feels very basic compared to all the other ones that we've seen already, because all of them have at least some sort of reactiveness to it, except for Lachlan. But the only thing that saved Lachlan from being in F tier is his pickaxe and his back bling. Those were the 2 things that saved him. I found the back bling and the pickaxe to be super mid. I have absolutely no problems with LaserBeam. He's probably a really good dude. but I just don't like the skin. So the next one we have is Neymar Jr. Honestly, I think he was a free icon skin actually. The skin itself is like one of those other soccer skins. So the fact that this one's free does kind of bump it a bit, because like it was for like a limited time or something like that. You could just do the challenges and get them, I believe. Overall, the skin isn't too bad. Honestly, I prefer the first uniform over the second one. That pickaxe is actually kind of fire. The aerial acrobat, it's not a bad glider either. I don't know, for some reason when it comes to gliders for me, if you're not standing on top of it or having it on your back, I think it's kind of eh. But this is one of the very few bundles that does have a glider though, or quote unquote bundle. Like you got all these in challenges, I'm pretty sure. Either way, because it was semi-ish free, it kind of puts it in D tier, but like low D. I personally don't use the skin at all. It's not one of my favorites by any means. The skin's clean. There just wasn't much to the bundle itself, you know? But I don't think it's an F tier. So we have Marco Reus. Immediately off the rip, I think it's a really basic skin. Hopefully there's something more to it. If I had to be completely honest, it looks like a white Neymar Jr. skin. The back bling is basic as well. Oh my god. Do I really have to say anything about this skin? That's an F tier, dude. I'm sorry. That was not good. That was not a very good skin. We have Harry Kane, which I feel like is going to end up being the exact same thing as the last guy, which I still don't know who he is. I feel like there's a lot less detail when it comes to this guy. I feel like it's because he doesn't have tattoos. That's the back bling. I mean, the back bling's not bad. Honestly, the back bling doesn't save it enough. It really doesn't. But it will go ahead of that other guy, but still behind LaserBeam. LaserBeam is not the worst skin. Okay, it is not the worst out of all of them. Good old LeBron James. Just looking at it, it looks really good. I like it. It does have the different skin there, and I believe at the time, if you did the challenges, there was like golden shoulder pads and whatnot as well, and like that spot right there, I don't even know what it's called, but I believe that was gold as well. The only weird thing is that the only other style is like sunglasses, no sunglasses. So the 6 on his back is really nice. I like the colors for it, and with how it's reactive with the little electricity around it. I feel like the electricity is getting so overused at this point. They need to change it up, like maybe with fire or something like that. That's actually a really nice pickaxe. Like I've said numerous times, I like the double wielding ones. So this one, it kind of drops it down for me, but it's not a bad looking pickaxe by any means. The emote isn't bad. Honestly, it's a representation of something that LeBron does. I personally don't really watch much basketball, but of course everyone knows who LeBron is. I guess yeah, that's it for that one. Overall, I think they did a really good job with this skin. Like especially the fact that like it included completing challenges to get the gold version of them. So because of that, it does make me put it in A tier. So the next one that we have is LeBron once again. Who would have guessed? But instead it is Toon Squad. So let's see what he has here. Okay, so it's literally just a super cartoony version of LeBron. Yeah, like it's cartoony for obvious reasons because Toon Squad, you know, Looney Tunes, they gotta make it a little cartoony. Oh, so it has two other skins. I guess a Taco Tuesday skin and Taco Tuesday No Do-Rag. So it is interesting that it does have like a completely different skin. So if you really like tacos, you can use that. And honestly, I'm a total slut for tacos. So I feel like if I did end up grabbing this skin, I'd probably run this. Honestly, I'd run that over the actual Toon Squad one itself. Then it has a back bling, which just shows representation of LeBron James King 6, and then the taco one, I guess, for Taco Tuesday. I don't know exactly where I would want to put this one. I think I'll put it C, but it's definitely behind Major Lazer. Like I kind of like the different variations of the skin there. I'm hoping that it doesn't cost as much as the actual LeBron James skin does, but You never know, right? You never truly know. So the next skin that we have here is Booga. I think he won one of the world championships or something like that. So this was like the first skin of a competitive player. It does look pretty basic there. There's nothing reactive or crazy about it. But there is, oh, what happened? Booga Elite, what's the difference? What was the difference? I did not see any sort of difference with that second skin. We have World Champion Booga with the jacket and the hat. I definitely think that looks a lot better for sure. If I ran the skin, I'd be using that. Of course, he has a little World Champion on his back with, what's that, a dog? I'm assuming that's his dog or something. Okay, the Booga blades actually look really clean. I like those. I like those a lot. And then he has this emote, bring it around, I guess. Like I saw kids on like TikTok or whatever doing something and then they'd be like that. And I'm like, oh, now that makes sense a little bit. I'll keep it a stack. I didn't really like it that much. The pickaxes saved it a little bit, but it's ahead of Neymar, but behind Lachlan. I feel like if there's a little bit more reactiveness to his skin or to literally anything else, then that might have helped a little for me. But because like the first and second skin, they look literally identical, I did not see a difference between it. It kind of left me with nothing. The next skin here we have is Ariana Grande, which I'll be honest, I picked up. I got this one as soon as I heard Ariana Grande was doing the Rift Tour stuff. I grabbed it on site. So the Ariana Grande skin, of course, it's all like glittery and all that, which is of course part of her style. And then she has the Rift Goddess version, which honestly kind of looks sick as well. Booga blades hit different 100%. I'll be honest, when it comes to Booga, the only thing that put him up in D tier is those blades. If it wasn't for that, he was going in F. That skin kind of looks nice as well. I personally don't like using that. I like the standard Ariana Grande one. And then we have the pickaxe here. They kind of just ran right through it, huh? They really didn't want to work with this, huh? Like they didn't even show the back bling at all. Yeah, because like the pickaxe here, it does have a different style to it. There's like the Rift Goddess one as well. I kind of wish that they showed everything a bit more for this part, but I mean, it is what it is. It is kind of the end of it. I do really like the glider. Those types of gliders are probably one of my favorites. The back bling is kind of it's just super cutesy. You guys can't really see it. I'll turn off my webcam for this for a sec. But you guys can see it right here. It's just a little pig. It grooves around behind you, but it's not my thing. I don't use back blings. The skin itself is not bad. And then it has the emote, the float a corn, which is kind of like a little fun traversal emote. I hardly use that one now. I think the Ariana Grande skin probably sits for me probably at a high 8. It's not S tier because I just don't like that back bling for the most part. But overall, I do think it's good. If the pickaxe was like something else, like a dual wield, I think I would have liked that a little bit more, of course. But then we have the last one here. So we have J Balvin. Ooh, that was loud. That was loud. Turn that down. The J Balvin skin in general is kind of, it doesn't look bad. It's interesting. I hardly know who he is. I've seen him through pop music for the most part. He does have different styles. Ooh, honestly, this is a banger skin. Oh, my man. 3 different styles and all the styles are very different from each other. That's actually really good. Already from the skins alone, I think highly of this one. So then he has his back bling, which is like a rainbow katana sort of thing for what it seems like. His pickaxe is a sword. Kind of wish I was able to see this differently. Ooh, I'm assuming that's one where you can actually like stand on it while it glides down. I really like that one. All right, and then we have the emote End of Party. It got muted a little bit after that. All right, so mine might get muted then. I mean, if it does, it is what it is. The emote's kind of weird, but overall, need I say more? The skin is really good. Honestly, I think this is the best skin that they've put out, and it's their newest one. This is a huge S tier. That's honestly about it for my tier list when it comes to the icon skins. If you guys have watched this video all the way until the end, let me know in the comment section down below that you did. And let me know what you guys think of the tier list. How wrong am I? How would you put everyone in your tier list? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more like this, hit that like button. If you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button and the bell to notify whenever a video goes up. And I stream over here on YouTube 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We do run some Fortnite with some subs. I'll be doing that right after I'm done with this video. But I'm going to head on out of here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.